Today, we want to look at two different schools of thought about belief. The first one says that seeing is believing, the other side says that believing is seeing. Which side of the fence or the road or argument or debate or discussion are you on? Is seeing believing in your world, or is believing seeing? And now the reason I ask this is because the Oates household, we were recently watching Polar Express with Tom Hanks. Fantastic movie. And it was Joanna's or wife's first time watching the movie. Trey and I, we loved it. I would like to say I've grown up on the movie until I realized the movie didn't come out until 2004. So in all honesty, I like it, but I didn't grow up on it. One of the statements in there that the conductor says is that, well, seeing is believing, right? So he leaves that question out there for the young man to come and answer. And as the journey goes through with the Polar Express and Santa Claus, he has to, look inside himself because he couldn't hear the sound of Christmas because he didn't believe. Even though he was seeing Santa, he saw the reindeers. It took for him to see it in order to believe. Now, for us in this day and age, we see magicians do magic tricks, but our minds, our intellect tells us, no, that's not real. He didn't just make an airplane disappear. There's no way he made a nickel come out of my ear. I see it, but I don't believe it. Yet, on the other side, we will see things with our eyes and to be able to touch them, but then our minds are so powerful, we can fool ourselves, trick ourselves, or lie to ourselves and say, nah, it's not really there. So in your world, is seeing believing or is believing seeing? So I know for me, if I want to see something, if I want to find something, my mind, my body, my heart is going to find a way. This goes back to the idea of whatever you look for, you're going to find it. If you're a pessimist, if you think that the world is ugly and mean and there's nothing but gray skies, guess what you're going to see? If you're an optimist and you believe that people are loving, caring, and kind, guess what you're going to see? Or maybe you call yourself a realist and you only see things as they are. Well, guess what you're going to see? Many, many years ago, when my son was very little, we were in a car riding, and it was a cloudy day. And he was like, Daddy, look up. Do you see the sun? It's a beautiful sun. Can you see it? And I look up as I'm driving through the windshield, and I said, no, son, all I see are gray clouds. And this is something that I don't know if he remembers, but it sticks with me every time I look up and I see the sun rays coming from behind the clouds. He says, Daddy, the sun is there. You're just not looking hard enough. And so I'm going to ask you, if you're having a challenge believing because you don't see, are you looking hard enough? Are you looking in the right direction? Are you looking with an expectant spirit? Are you looking with hopeful anticipation and with fascination that something good is on the other side of those gray clouds? Hopefully, you are. But you can understand, remember, and know this if you don't know anything else. Know that I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until next time, don't be average, be world renowned. Peace.